court, a judicial system powered by artificial intelligence.
I shouldn't be here. I helped create the Mercy program.
You're below the 92% threshold.
I loved my wife. The newly released trailer for the upcoming movie Mercy instantly dives into an atmosphere filled with tension, mystery, and emotional weight, presenting a gripping story that appears ready to blend intense action with deep human conflict. The trailer opens with a slow, steady shot of a dimly lit hospital hallway, where the echoes of distant footsteps set the tone for a place that once offered healing but now feels swallowed by danger. Bright fluorescent lights flicker overhead as the main character, an ex-military medic named Daniel Mercer, rows through the corridor with a sense of urgency and controlled fear. The visuals paint him as a man who has clearly survived more battles than he's willing to admit. Yet the tightness in his expressions hints that the battle waiting ahead may be far worse than anything from his past. The trailer wastes no time, hinting that something catastrophic is about to unfold, building curiosity around why a place meant for mercy is now a battlefield. Moments later, the tension spikes as armed men in tactical gear burst through the hospital entrance, their movements swift and calculated. The trailer shows them spreading out with mechanical precision, indicating that this is no random attack but a carefully orchestrated mission. Daniel, caught in the middle of it all, looks both stunned and prepared, suggesting he knows trouble. When he sees it, and that instinct, not panic, is what drives his next moves. The trailer quickly intercuts between rapid gunfire, alarms blaring, and desperate civilians hiding behind medical carts and overturned stretchers. Every shot is layered with chaos, but the camera also zeroes in on Daniel's protective reactions, hinting at the core conflict: he must protect someone inside the hospital at all costs. The trailer subtly hints that Mercy, the film's title, may not just be a theme but a choice that Daniel will be forced to struggle with again and again. As the intensity grows, the trailer reveals a key detail: Daniel's teenage son, Josh. He's inside the hospital receiving treatment during the siege. A brief but emotionally charged close-up shows Daniel clutching a photograph of them together, hinting at a fractured relationship that still holds a deep bond underneath. The trailer strategically uses this emotional layer to transform the story into more than just an action-packed hostage escape. Daniel's mission isn't driven by duty. It's driven by love, regret, and a desperate hope to make things right with the one person he has left. Flashbacks are woven in, showing softer moments of Daniel teaching Josh how to tie a fishing line, Josh laughing freely, and the two of them sitting silently in a car with emotionally heavy tension between them. These glimpses contrast sharply with the violence surrounding Daniel in the present, highlighting a man who has lived a life full of wounds, some visible and others buried deep. The trailer shifts gears when the main antagonist, a cold and calculating leader named Keaton, finally appears on screen. He steps through the shattered hospital doors with a calmness that immediately reveals his unshakable confidence. His voice is steady and almost chilling as he declares that he's only here for one person, setting the stage for a mystery surrounding who exactly he wants and why. Quick flashes reveal that Keaton's men have locked down the entire building, cutting off communication, sealing exits, and ensuring that no one gets in or out. The trailer intensifies the conflict by showing Keaton observing security monitors, studying the hospital layout, and ordering his men to locate Daniel, implying that the two share a past that neither has fully escaped. Their connection is teased through a short, tense, face-off scene where Daniel whispers, "You should have stayed dead," hinting at betrayal, revenge, and unfinished business. The action sequences in the trailer escalate dramatically as Daniel navigates the hospital's maze-like structure while using his medical knowledge to improvise survival methods. The audience sees him treating his own wounds with limited supplies, pulling injured civilians behind barricades, and moving through air vents to avoid detection. Several shots highlight close-quarters combat, with Daniel relying on precision and skill rather than brute strength. One particularly gripping moment shows him using defibrillator paddles to incapacitate an enemy in a brutal but clever move. The trailer continuously shifts between explosive confrontations and quiet, suspense-filled moments where Daniel hides behind medication shelves or ducks beneath operating tables as Keaton's forces come dangerously close. Each scene heightens the sense that Daniel is fighting against overwhelming odds but refuses to back down because giving up would mean losing the person he loves most. Amid the chaos, the trailer reveals another important character, young doctor named Dr. Lena Ward, who becomes an unexpected ally. The scenes between her and Daniel reveal a chemistry built not on romance, but on shared determination and a mutual understanding of responsibility. She's shown assisting Daniel, stitching his wounds, guiding civilians to safer areas, and refusing to abandon the hospital even when offered a chance to escape. Her courage and intelligence offer a striking balance to Daniel's hardened experience. Their partnership brings a spark of hope into an otherwise grim scenario, showing that two completely different paths can cross at the exact right moment. Through her involvement, the trailer subtly emphasizes themes of sacrifice, loyalty, and the moral dilemmas faced when every second counts. The trailer also explores the motive behind the attack, hinting that the hospital is more than just the location of a patient carrying a secret powerful enough to either destroy or redeem lives. Quick flashes show a heavily guarded room, strange medical files, and surveillance recordings that suggest the truth has been hidden for a long time. The trailer never fully reveals who the mysterious patient is, but it heavily implies that Daniel's son might be tied to this secret in a way he doesn't yet understand. This possibility adds emotional stakes and amplifies the suspense, making the audience question whether Daniel is saving his son from physical danger or from a dark truth that Keaton is determined to expose. The mystery surrounding the hospital's purpose deepens the intrigue and transforms the narrative into a layered thriller that blends action with secrets from the past. As the trailer moves closer to its climax, the visuals become even more explosive. Fire tears through a portion of the hospital, sprinklers rain down over gunfights, and Daniel can be seen carrying Josh through smoke-filled hallways while bullets ricochet off walls. Keaton's men tighten their grip, forcing Daniel to confront them in brutal hand-to-hand encounters that leave him battered but unbroken. One powerful moment shows Daniel standing in a hallway, breathing hard, his clothes torn, his face bloodied, but his eyes burning with determination. The trailer emphasizes his resolve through silent but impactful visuals. He's a man who has been pushed to the edge, yet instead of collapsing, he fights harder. This transformation turns him into both a protector and a weapon, driven by love and sharpened by desperation. The emotional intensity peaks when Daniel finally reaches Josh, who is weak but conscious. The reunion scene is brief but powerful, showing Josh struggling to apologize for past arguments while Daniel reassures him that nothing else matters except getting out alive. Their exchange blends vulnerability with hope, creating a moment that stands out amid all the chaos. The trailer smartly uses this emotional connection to anchor the entire story, proving that the heart of the film lies in the bond between father and son. The moment is quickly shattered when Keaton appears in the doorway, closing in with the cold calmness of someone who believes he has already won. A tense standoff follows, leaving viewers questioning whether Daniel will risk everything for one final stand or find another way to outmaneuver the man he once knew too well. The final moments of the trailer deliver a rush of adrenaline, showing fragmented glimpses of the film's most intense scenes, Daniel leaping through an exploding window while shielding Josh, Dr. Ward frantically treating an injured civilian, Keaton firing rounds in a darkened hallway, and the hospital's power system collapsing into complete blackout. The rapid cuts suggest a finale filled with twists, sacrifices, and possibly heartbreaking consequences. The trailer ends on a gripping note, showing Daniel whispering the word mercy in a voice that blends pain, exhaustion, and contemplation. The screen cuts to black immediately afterward, leaving the word hanging in viewers' minds and prompting endless speculation about whether mercy in this story represents forgiveness, survival, or the cost of choosing one over the other. Overall, the trailer for Mercy promises a film that blends emotional storytelling with fierce action, creating a tense, character-driven narrative centered around love, loss, revenge, and the painful decisions people make when pushed to their breaking points. The visuals suggest a movie that delivers both spectacle and depth, inviting viewers into a world where every heartbeat matters and every choice could be the difference between life and death. With its intense pacing, gripping character dynamics, and layered mystery, the trailer sets the stage for a story that feels both personal and epic, highlighting how the pursuit of mercy can become both a salvation and a curse. The film appears set to take audiences on a thrilling ride through danger, redemption, and the powerful ties that bind even in the darkest moments.